What's up, Scorpio? Hi, guys. Welcome. Thanks for being here with me. This is Read the Signs with Roxy. Let's get your fire started. You guys are the second water sign here. So, still smoking from my Cancer read. Let's go ahead and tune in for you guys. I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. Let's see what we can. There you go. Yes. Okay, Scorpio. I love to see it. Alright. Dang. Okay. Funny because air did that, you know? Air and heat, but that lighter would have took a while for me to get that lit. Dang, Scorpio. You just had a burn. Alright. Beautiful. Let's tune in for the Scorpio Collective. Hey, Scorpio. You guys are doing good. That devil card popping out. Okay, judgment. Scorpio, you're going through something right now, huh? Ooh, that Wheel of Fortune. Alright. Angels, ancestors, guides, Mother Gaia, high powers, spirit, please. Asking for any guidance, any counsel. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Alright. These cards just fell out, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with these for you guys. We have the Star, the World, with the Ten of Cups. Ooh. I'm gonna go ahead and claim that with you. Scorpio, I love that. The Star, the World, and the Ten of Cups. Alright. We're looking for any guidance, any counsel, anything to guide Scorpio here. This first week of September, what do we have for Scorpio, please? Building a Celtic cross for Scorpio Collective. Wow, you really burning. For Scorpio, show me Scorpio. We have the Three of Wands as you in the situation, prioritizing. Eight of Cups as your challenge. The Devil as your conscious influence. King of Swords in the reverse as your subconscious influence. The Tower in your past. See, did I say the devil was like peeking out at me while I was shuffling? It was like, I knew he was gonna come out. Alright. Knight of Cups in the reverse is your future. Interesting. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands as you in the situation. A little bit defensive here. The Empress as your environment. The Empress in the reverse. And the Seven of Wands in your hopes and your fears. And the King of Cups with the Hangman in the reverse here at the bottom of the deck. Alright, let's look at this, okay? That King of Cups, though, I don't know how I feel about that King of Cups in reverse. So, oh my kitty. Alright, so, Scorpio, first of all, with the Tower and the Devil here, and the Hangman, and the Empress in the reverse, okay? I feel like it's saying, okay, with the Star, the World, and the Ten of Cups I wanted to follow up before, let's not forget about that, all that happiness that the Spirit just wanted to affirm that before it gave us all this. You're good, okay? You have this good energy that's you know, but it's trying to let you know that, you know, your life your life is never going to be the same, and there's certain things that perhaps you're resisting letting go, you're resisting planning, or uh, overseeing these choices that you need to make, Scorpio, and certain things that you have to walk away from, and it's a little bit hard for you. It's a little bit hard for you, and you don't necessarily want to. You don't necessarily want to. I feel like also you don't feel like you have the clarity that you want to know what you need to walk away from is what I'm feeling, because you're challenged by the Eight of Cups. So you see the Three of Wands challenged by the Eight of Cups. So it's like, I think it's asking you to get into the flow of your practice, of your action, your daily practice, and then from there you will be able to know what it is that inspires you. What the thing, like, it's like you won't know what it is that you like to do, or that you need to implement in your daily life, what you need to let go of. Look at that Wheel of Fortune coming out. Thank you so much, Spirit. And it's kind of saying like, you just, yeah, ten of Pentacles with the Page of Swords. It's like, you know, Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles is Judgment. And man, I read so much about Judgment yesterday, because you know it's hard to fully grasp um, how much change has happened for you thus far. Okay, and you know, Scorpio, you are the sign that you know goes through it. As full in the reverse, you are the sign that is, you know, you're the phoenix, you're the eagle. You know, it's like you are meant to transform. You came here to also transform, and to also teach others how to transform. Wow, look at, fell right next to the King of Cups, the Queen of, I mean, the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords. So we have this divine partnership here, Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, but she came out upright. So it's kind of saying like, hey, perhaps in your subconscious influence there could be someone who's unwilling to plan, or unwilling to, it's kind of like, ooh, okay, who's who's not able to foresee these things. But you are. Okay, you might have Aquarius, or I'm hearing Aquarius or Gemini placements, or Libra placement, and it's kind of saying you know how to have the clear intuition, the clear thinking. Um, you're able to communicate, even with this Mercury retrograde, you're able to communicate what you want. Okay, and again, I think that this is happening for you because of this Tower moment that happened in the past, the Tower in the reverse, and I feel like it could have been you resisting a Tower moment, and so you have to shift, or it could be this internal Tower moment where, you know, you're still in the same environment, but you personally have transformed, and it's kind of like, okay, well, I'm no longer a caterpillar, I'm a fucking butterfly. So as a butterfly, as I've transformed, how am I supposed to? What does my daily practice look like now? You know, what do I wake up and, you know, what are my thoughts now? What are my, you know, because really a caterpillar's daily practice is so different from a butterfly's, and you might not understand fully how to apply that to your own personal life, because you're like, I didn't change physically drastically, but you know, take your time to recognize, you know, what parts of you have, you know. And I feel like it's especially when it comes to your mental, okay, your mental space. And also I'm feeling like with these swords, it's like you've had to fight. Okay, Scorpio, you've had to fight. We have that Mars placement, you have the devil in your conscious influence. It's like, yeah, what do your what does the devil, what do your demons look like now? Okay, now that you've come out as a butterfly and things are much lighter for you, you know. And man, I'm always called to mention how butterflies don't have pain receptors in their wings. And that's something that I looked up, because I saw a butterfly that was damaged, and I just thought, oh my goodness, is he suffering? And all the suffering I was just projecting onto it, because they don't even have pain receptors. So it's like, be light, Okay, be light with the suffering now. And it seems like you come out, and even though the devil's here, it's kind of telling you like, hey, um, with these swords, it's like you can cut those cords now. You know, you cut those cords, you can cut those um, links to the devil, to addiction, to overindulgence, to your habitual natures that pulled you to the darkness, okay? Because I'm called to the black here. I'm called to the black that is behind the devil, that is behind the tower. It's kind of speaking to your subconscious self of like, what have you had to repress here? What are the things that you have that has come to light? And I'm feeling with the moon here, it could have been with the supermoon, something with the supermoon, and realizing like, hey, hmm, hmm, yeah, supermoon, and there's a blue element to this too. All this blue here with the star, the world, the ten of cups, and the wheel of fortune. All of this blue. So it's saying with this Knight of Cups also, and it's in the reverse. So the Knight of Cups in the reverse, for me, I read a lot about that as well yesterday. I feel like it's asking you to communicate what inspires you emotionally, because that's where your inspiration comes from. Okay, that's what's really gonna push you through this, as the wheel turns energy, because it's like, unless unless you are inspired emotionally, Scorpio, you are not going to do it. Believe me, I'm a Scorpio. I have a Scorpio Mercury, Scorpio and Venus, and I will tell you, if I don't feel inspired in my heart to do something, and feel like it's through my own endeavor, my own passion, I won't do it. I won't finish it. I won't finish it through. I will lose steam, and I will, the winds would change, and I don't feel like doing that anymore. And it's funny because Scorpio, you are a fixed sign. However, there's an air quality here with the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, and there's air quality coming in here, and it's kind of like, yeah, with this seven of Wands, even though Wands is a fire energy, I'm feeling as though, because look how this fire energy, but look at all the blue here. Okay. So it's like, and there's not one cloud in the sky. Yeah, there's not one cloud in the sky. So I feel like it could be your own, it's like your own doing here that causes this feeling of overprotectedness or over defensiveness to why you do the things that you do. Okay, why you have the practice that you have. Because look at the 3 of Wands to the 9 of Wands to the 7. So 3, 7, 9. 3, 7, 9. You're missing a 5, 3, 5, 7, 9, but it would be all odd numbers here. So it's funny because it's like odd numbers I always see as like almost like a pyramid. It's almost building, it's good for um it's this pattern of 3, 7. You're missing the 5 though. So I feel like five of wands, and the 5 of wands, Scorpio, the 5 of wands. So it's like, and I feel like it's implied. Okay, I feel like it's implied here because it's like it's involving other people. Okay, that's a difference with the 5, is that it's a challenge is involving other people. This 9 and this 7 is implying that, hey, it's you that you are doing all this effort and work with. It's you. And in your hopes and your fears, so you in the situations, like you're understanding how you keeping yourself guarded is possibly blocking out blessings. And I feel like with the devil as your conscious influence, That's probably why. You know, you're like no thank you. I'm going to keep the devil at bay. And man, I feel like in a way it's important that we understand that the devil is always going to be part of this, part of the element of who we are. Unfortunately, because I mean, not unfortunately, but we came here to be human. Okay, we came here to be human, and there's a duality to our existence. And so, you know, while we have higher vibrational thoughts, we still have to take a shit, and we still have to we still have to destroy, we still have to consume. And I'm feeling very strong Kali energy coming through, because Kali is you, Scorpio. Kali is about death. It's about, it's about um it's about new beginnings, and it's about, she comes to be fed your past here. Scorpio, she wants to eat your past. And so don't act as though you don't have anything to feed her here. That's what I'm feeling, is that with the Empress in the reverse, I feel as though she's kind of sitting on her past self. She's kind of sitting on that and being like, well, I might need it later. No, that's not how the Empress behaves. The Empress understands that that energy is coming and going. Okay, she understands that the energy is coming and going, and she's always tuned in, tapped in for more. She's waiting for more, and she knows that more is coming. With the Wheel of Fortune too, with the Empress, it's like she knows that there's no harm in letting go of anything, because there's always more to come. So the King of Cups in the reverse as your outcome, I do feel as though, it could possibly be, a person that is not being fair, or not being completely emotionally balanced, or it could be you. But I think that it's trying to remind you to maintain some emotional balance here with whatever is happening, with the Wheel of Fortune as well, to maintain the center of the wheel regardless of what happens. And I think that when we get over guarded, or over prepared, or anything like that, I think that we're usually find ourselves on the outskirts of this center wheel. So we are, we're getting too attached to the story that we're telling ourselves. Okay, when it comes to why we do what we do, why we think what we think, why we believe what we believe. You're way more fluid and way more flexible than that, Scorpio, and I know that you know what I'm talking about. Okay, you guys are so strong. So I'm shuffling this Goddess Tarot, shuffling the hell out of it. Alright, let's see. What do we have for Scorpio, please? What do we have for Scorpio? Look at my little kitty cat. Hola! Hi, baby. What are you staring at? He's staring at something like he's gonna pounce on it. I don't know what it's at. Oh, the butterfly. Hi! Alright, let's see. Oh my goodness. It's funny. Cancer got the same card, but the moon, Selene, goddess of the moon, trust your intuition, feel the feminine flow and rhythms of the moon. Set new intentions and release emotions. Feel and listen to your emotions. Let them teach you. See, and that's why with that King of Cups there, it's like, hey, with the Knight of Cups, it's like with this Ten of Cups, it's like, listen, not it's not only your negative emotions that teach you, it's also your positive ones, okay? With all that protective energy, it's like, follow your bliss, okay? Follow your happiness. Alright, that's enough of me talking. I felt like I talked so much. I didn't even barely pulled any clarifiers. This message was like so. My cat is not breaking. What is he looking at? He's not breaking focus on something. Huda! He's not what he's looking at. Is there a lizard? Is there something that he's trying to hunt? Okay, sorry. Sorry about that, guys. It just scares me when he does it. 'Cause I'm like, is there something gonna like pounce on me? Like, what's he doing? All right. Ooh, we just hit the 20-minute mark. Let me pull your healing card and then we'll set you free. Scorpio, thank you so much for tuning in with me. If this message resonates, please make sure to like and subscribe. Alright, healing card for Scorpio. Ooh, let the beauty you love be what you do. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. It's nothing but ashes in that fire now. We often blind ourselves to beauty precisely because it inspires us to go beyond ourselves. Today, find only beauty, especially when your first instinct is to be critical of someone, something, or some opportunity. This little rose here. Wow. Let the beauty you love be what you do. Powerful. Let the beauty you love be what you do. Powerful. Alright, let's see. Actually, you know what, Scorpio? Because I love you guys so much, I'm going to bust out my archetype deck. We're going to read one of these. I don't get to read these every reading, but these energies they're a little heavy, but I love them. They speak to me very profoundly, and I always want to pull more. Every time I pull one, I'm like, tell me more. Help me understand. What are you talking about? Ooh, the cave and the comic. Ooh, it's talking about, okay, come out of your cave and make people laugh, Scorpio, because you know you're a clown. I just saw a boxer. I don't know if any of you guys have boxers. Leave me a comment down below if you're a boxer person, Scorpio. I'm a boxer person. I love boxers. The dog. They're beautiful. And funny. Little comics. Little clowns. Alright. What do we have for Scorpio, please, Spirit? For Scorpio. The eternal child. Look at this. And look at these hands. Beautiful. Alright. Let's read that. Eternal child. I feel like I'm gonna cry just from seeing those little baby hands. Alright. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. Okay. Inner child. The child of joy. The eternal child is connected to the timeless, ageless, and infinite aspects of life. It is radiant and fearless and seeks joy above all else and at any cost. It struggles being bound to an aging body with physical limitations in a world that demands attention to detail and logistics. The eternal child wants to nix all the rules and responsibilities and go beyond what others say is possible. It wants to return, with plenty of friends, to the land of the free, where divine wine and creativity pour from the earth and sky. We all want a sip from the well of eternal youth, and this makes the eternal child naturally popular, perhaps even famous. The eternal child glimmers. It reminds us of what is possible and what is magical about this precious life. This archetype is so spirited that when its appetite for life isn't satiated, it seeks spirits and substance elsewhere. The eternal child struggles with addictions of all varieties. Celebrity culture is heavily based on this archetype, as the phrase live hard, die young, and the series of artists and musicians who died at 27. When dark, addicted, selfish, adrift, and burns out. Wow. Go deeper. Icarus, Peter Pan, and Rumi's Has Anyone Seen the Boy? Powerful. Alright, so that selfish energy, when dark, addicted, selfish, adrift, and it burns out. Okay, that's the energy that I was feeling with your conscious influence as the devil. Okay, it's like you understand. I'm the King of Cups here in the reverse. It's like you understand that you're like, fuck the rules, fuck what people want from me, fuck all this. You know, it's like you see a game of the universe, you see the game of. I feel like this tarot card probably knocks some sense into you where it's like you're like, wait, I made myself an NPC in a way. I made myself a non-playing character, meaning that you took away your own power when it came to having your own voice, having your own platform. You're like, just because it's almost like you wanted to do it in spite of the fact that you wanted to be free, or that you're not like everyone else, or you're different, and somehow you took yourself out of the game instead of just winning the damn, you know? And what does winning look like? Only you know. With this Three of Wands and this, it's like only you know. Only you know. It's like you're setting a portal up, and with the Eight of Cups, you're like, now I'm going through. Now I'm gonna walk through it. And this Knight of Cups in the reverse is like, but keep remembering to tune into you, okay? And that's what Selene, the goddess of the moon, which I think that it's important that, you know, maybe in the next cycle of the moon that you light a candle for her, for Selene, and ask her to help you feel your rhythm and feel, you know, the new intentions that want to come through. You know, ask the goddess for help, because I feel very strong feminine energy coming through here, with the star and the world. And look how much nudity is here. And I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble on YouTube for showing this, but it's like um, it's like feeling good, feeling raw, vulnerable, naked in who you are. But with the Empress too, fully clothed, it's like, well, you know, I've said it before, modesty empowers some and nudity empowers others. And only you, and it can change. Some days you're like, hey, I don't feel like showing that much, or, you know what I mean? And figure it out. Figure it out what works for you, okay? Because anyone else making the rules here is not going to work for you, Scorpio. You are meant to break the mold, my beautiful Scorpio. Alright, this is where I'm going to end this reading. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here with me. If this reading resonated, please make sure to like and subscribe. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. If there's anything that you guys need, I am here for you. Just make sure to check the description box below for my email and hit me up. Peace.